Jax Taylor reveals Kim Zolciak asked him out to dinner, exclusive. Jax Taylor and Kim Zolciak talk about an unexpected crossover. The friendship was revealed in a newly released trailer for the Valley Season 2 reunion when Andy Cohen questioned Jax about the connections he's formed within the ever-expanding Bravoverse. Jax Taylor sheds light on his relationship with Kim Zolciak. "Who are you closest to from Bravo?" the Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen host asked, specifying he wanted names outside the Valley and Vanderpump Rules casts. "Who do I talk to the most?" "Everybody," Jax said. "I've been doing this for years. So, the last person I probably talked to is Kim Zolciak. I talked to her yesterday." Of course, the answer surprised Andy and a few of Jax's castmates. "Oh, really?" Andy replied. "What do you talk to Kim about?" "She just asked because I'm coming to Atlanta. She's like, do you want to meet for dinner?" Jax claimed, before casually revealing he also communicates with the Real Housewives of Orange County friend Gretchen Rossi. "So, I'm gonna have dinner with her." A little bit of everybody. Where the Valley cast's friendships and relationships stand after Season 2. The Valley's supersized Season 2 finale ended with a rooftop Zen party that was anything but. Even so, Michelle Senier had the best intentions while hosting the bash for her castmates, including Jax Taylor, Britney Cartwright, Kristen Doute, Luke Broderick, Danny Bucco, Nia Sanchez Bucco, Jason Caperna, Janet Caperna, Jasmine Good, Jesse Lally, and Zach Wickham, to cap off a season that included an engagement, divorces, and everything in between. "I feel drained from the last year of my life, and I just need a Zen party and Zen energy from everybody," Michelle explained earlier in the July 22nd episode. "I just want everybody to be happy for once." By the episode's end, however, she declared, "This is actually the most Zen party I've ever been to in my life." Related, does Michelle Senier want to marry boyfriend Aaron Nosler? She says. Exclusive. Jasmine, for one, agreed, cryptically adding, "There's not enough crystals in the world to heal anything in this group right now." In a confessional, she continued, "I really thought tonight we would all squash it, but no. Right now, we are worse than we were when we started the summer." Heading into the Valley Season 2 reunion, which premieres on July 29th, catch up on the cast's relationships as filming wrapped. How Jax Taylor ended Season 2 of The Valley. After discussing their ongoing divorce and 4-year-old son Cruz earlier in the evening, Jax made little progress with Britney. At the very least, though, they proved they could mostly peacefully coexist in a group setting. "I want her to grow, and I want her to be happy and all that," Jax told Jesse at the end of the night, admitting that he's just not there yet in his mind. Related, Jax makes a stunning declaration about getting married again and having more kids, exclusive. When Jesse suggested that a new relationship would make it easy to let go, Jax replied, "I don't see myself falling in love again." How Britney Cartwright ended Season 2 of The Valley. After getting settled back into her home, Britney, for her part, described her feelings for greasy man-child Jax as loathing. Meanwhile, she was also stuck in the center of Zach and Janet's beef, as the former intensely questioned her loyalty to him. "This summer has been hard because I constantly feel like I'm in the middle whenever I don't need to be," Britney explained. "I've said this a million times. Janet has been a good friend to me. Until she is not a good friend to me, I'm not going to act like she's a bad friend to me." How Kristen Doute and Luke Broderick ended Season 2 of The Valley. Having only escalated her feud with Janet at the finale party, Kristen told Luke, "Karma is on my side," pointing to her custom engagement ring. She added, "My karma's chef's kiss." Kristen also shared a look into her fertility journey earlier in the episode, and in June 2025, she and Luke welcomed their daughter, Kyle Lily. How Danny Bucco and Nia Sanchez Bucco ended Season 2 of The Valley. Danny and Nia got in a heated argument with Jax, as they defended themselves from accusations that they put up a front and live in a fairy tale world, rather than portray themselves authentically. The confrontation ended with Kristen intervening and Jesse escorting Jax away from them. Referencing allegations that Jax made about his past behavior at his bar, Danny ended his time at the party by talking to Luke, who told him a single moment doesn't define who a person is. He responded, "Exactly." And that's what keeps being brought up over and over and over is one single moment. Earlier in the night, Janet also offered Nia an olive branch, but the latter remained unsure if she was even interested in pursuing a friendship anymore, suggesting they just give each other some space instead. Post-filming, Danny and Nia also achieved their 4 under 4 goal as their baby girl, Adelaide, arrived in June 2025. How Jason Caperna and Janet Caperna ended Season 2 of The Valley. After going toe-to-toe again, Janet closed the door on her and Kristen's friendship. Part of me wants to say, I really regret giving her any effort, Janet explained in a confessional. And then the other half of me is happy that I did because now I can walk away and feel like I gave it my all. After she also sparred with Zach, Jason entered the chat to defend his wife, just as they were about to exit the party. However, Janet pulled him away, warning him, I swear to God if you don't walk away with me. How Jessie Lally and Michelle Sanier ended Season 2 of The Valley. Despite their still ongoing divorce, Michelle kicked off the evening by declaring, if Jessie and I can get along, then I think everyone can get along. For the most part, they ended the season on a surprisingly positive note, with Jessie even getting to a better place with his estranged wife's boyfriend, Aaron Nosler. As her Zen fireworks exploded in the sky, Michelle kissed Aaron, who told her, it's all about the journey. Michelle and Aaron have since broken up. How Jasmine Good ended Season 2 of The Valley. At the party, Jasmine revealed to Michelle that she was having an engagement ring made for Melissa Marie and was planning on proposing soon. We're going to the Philippines or Australia, she shared. It's gonna happen next month, so I'm really excited. After filming Wrapped, Jasmine and Melissa got engaged in Italy, sharing the happy news in November 2024. The two are now planning a summer 2026 wedding. How Zach Wickham ended Season 2 of The Valley. By the party's end, Zach was emotional about what he perceived as Britney not being in his corner amid his beef with Janet. Nobody understands my feelings, like not even my best friend, he tearfully vented to boyfriend Benji Quach. I have literally nobody that cares. Benji consoled Zach, telling him, I'm here, you'll survive this. On a happier note, Zach teased earlier in the episode that wedding bells could be in his and Benji's future.